just break off the crystal?
I think that's what he might be
I think that's what he was
trying
trying to do. So,
Oh, okay, 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 I got you.
Okay.
Just break off the tops.
Triangle.
Let's take some damage. That's fine.
It's force damage if it matters at all.
It does not at all.
Yep. Yep. I was wondering though.
Okay, can he put his shield on the ground?
Fine.
Alright, can he step on his shield?
Make me a dex saving throw.
Okay, so it is sight-based.
This is weirdly therapeutic. Alright, well. 10 more force damage.
Were there any, like, shields in the other room?
Nope. It was bereft of equipment. And also, the pattern changes every time. Trigger. No! No, the wall! What the fuck? I thought I got it all. What the hell?
Out of curiosity, and a really, really dumb idea. Have we still got our mirrors from, like, we still got our mirrors from, like, that very first dungeon.
If you hold the mirror and activate one of the things, does it bounce back? Is that
That's what I'm kind of thinking. I know that's really stupid, but I was just like,
I mean, there's
maybe?
literally nothing else that we think of right now, so go for it.
Oh, I've still got the mirror, Can I try
I
that?
think you almost still have the mirror. I don't think you guys are hobos.
Yeah. I still got the mirror, so I'm able just to sort of see if I can at least redirect it.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, fuck off, okay.
Drawing this sick-ass web. I'm like Spider-Man. So you take 2d8, 13 force damage.
Okay.
Does it bounce off the mirror, or does it destroy the mirror?
It destroys the mirror.
Fuck.
Well, I got no mirror now.
Hey, what is lighting this area? Like, what is
The crystals?
They have just a passive ambient, or, they have a passive glow.
Ambient light.
Yeah. We don't have a way to darken things. If you put something on it, it will probably just shoot through it. It's... Marshall, do you have a... Okay.
No, you go.
Marshall, do you have a more ranged weapon that you can use to try and prod one of them to see if you can break them off or no?
I don't even understand the question.
Do you have a long weapon so you don't have to walk into death lasers to try and prod one of the crystals to see if it can actually be moved or if it's too sturdy in place?
Yeah, I mean, he looks to his back and notices the halberd that's right there that we can both see.
Okay, cool.
See, as well, when the thing zapped us, was there a delay between, like, it firing and it recognizing us?
Roll me your perception.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe?
There is. It's probably measured in seconds and milliseconds, but there is.
Would it be enough if we all just fucking booked it?
Maybe
It's
booked it
90
one at a
feet
time.
long. It's 90 feet long.
Yeah. Okay, so probably... So it's... How big was the delay you said? About a couple of seconds and milliseconds?
Yeah.
Can any of you make the hallway dark?
The what, sorry?
Can
The
any
hallway
of you
dark.
make the hallway dark?
Don't think any of you have the darkness spell.
Nope.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, yeah,
Because
so good.
Sonia's not here. She didn't rejoin. I'm assuming she's still bugged.
Oh, fuck me, I've got Dimension Door.
Well, that can solve it for basically
2
one at a time.
Oh, wait, it only works for me, doesn't it?
And you,
Take
what you
one
and one
person
other
with
person.
you.
Oh, I've only got one slot.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Well, I take my moonlight kofesh and I make it bright.
It glows.
Sticking it in there, does it seem to have any reaction?
Are you trying to overload the light sensor on it?
Nothing that you notice.
I cannot believe I'm doing this again. All right, he steps slightly in with it.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Getting worse every time.
Yeah, it really is. Take 12 points of force damage.
I'm guessing the Varric didn't make any bombs, so we can't just try blowing up all the crystals.
Varric isn't sure that it would even have an effect. His bombs
Probably
aren't magic.
not.
They're just bombs.
Yeah. So if we wanted to break them, that would take probably forever if we could figure out a way to break them.
It
You
might
can't
not
bounce
even be
back.
light based.
Is it motion?
I don't think it's motion because it's not setting off with things that aren't like people.
Yeah, and there's not much of a way to test motion without, standing in a laser for a minute.
Yeah. Actually, a minute.
Perhaps it is just sensing life.
Well, then we don't have a way to get past it because we're all kind of alive.
I saw a notification show up on
Wait,
Roll 20
it's a
that server
reflection?
connection. For what?
It reflects like a perfect image of us.
The floor? I mean, it's
Yes.
it's like a mirror-ish surface, so yes.
I do have another idea.
What, break the floor like I asked a while ago, or?
No. Sure, I'll try to break the floor.
What do you use to break it?
I'll use the halberd.
The hammer might work better, right?
It
Use
might,
the
but
halberd.
it's not reach. The
Yeah,
halberd
that's
is.
a good point.
Is the halberd magic?
No.
You're doing nothing more than doling your edge. Or I guess it wouldn't be an edge in this
Okay.
case, but
I guess I'll use my quarterstaff, which is
Aha, magic.
make me an attack roll. You make a dent in it. It doesn't shatter. It's not like glass candy or anything like that. You make a dent. It doesn't even splinter. It doesn't have like a cracking formation of like a broken mirror or like shattered glass. It just dents. Still reflective.
Crap. So what was
Alright.
your other idea?
probably not going to work. But he closes his eyes and takes a step in.
Make me a dexterity saving
Damn.
throw, but I don't think you have a danger sense because you can't see it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
That
I
is
think-
a cool... Oh god, it's getting worse! You're gonna start rolling ones!
Alright, so you take 10 points of force damage.
I really like that idea, though. That was smart.
So, shall we start digging a round tunnel?
I mean, I've tried to touch the wall, not the floor. I've tried to block the sight of the floor. I've tried hitting it. I've tried not seeing it.
Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Ah, I'll go in deaf. No.
No, you guys already did that in the last fair.
Ah, she, right. And if we try to run through it, I can almost guarantee at least one of us, if not two of us, will probably be knocked unconscious from this thing.
Is there anything on the other side at the end of the hall?
It does curve round, and you do see a light that is a different, some sort. A gold. I would say golden. Very specific. A yellow light of some.
Okay, can I try to shoot that?
Fine.
And yell at pew.
Roll me an
Oh,
attack.
no, the poor duck's got a hurt foot.
Roll me an attack roll. That does not hit.
But
You don't
we-
necessarily know what it is that's glowing on the other side, to be fair. It's not entirely in view either. Like, you can see, like, the edges of its, what's it called? Like, lens flare, if that makes sense? Or, like, that sort of, like, glowy, like, the light rays of, like, a very, really, really bright thing of light. You don't entirely see where it is. It's like having a tactical flashlight, you know? It's like, it's so bright, you can't even tell where the sun perfectly is. By the way, those exist, and boy, howdy, are they awesome for home defense, because the other fucker won't be able to see you.
Yeah,
But yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay, fair.
they're pretty awesome.
They're pretty great. But yeah, you don't see what it is. Just a bright light around the corner.
I mean, if we wanted to risk it, there was the river. If you want to jump in that and see where that one goes.
Or perhaps we can go back into the last room and crawl through the hole that's made. Maybe it connects.
Hmm?
The hole that you made is like
A few
Like,
inches.
no, yes, that. Well, not a few inches. It goes like,
Oh, okay.
but regardless,
wonder-
it goes in the other direction.
Hmm. There might be another little pocket bit that you
I mean,
found.
you have magic. Perhaps you can hit it.
The light at the end? I can try.
Like the light at the end isn't like it's not like at like a perfect like easy to see spot.
Yeah,
So if you guys saw the
Don't
you guys
one
saw
of
the
you
light
have-
of it here, it would be like here, if that makes sense. Also, shooting star, I mean.
Don't one of you have something that automatically hits or some shit? That's by itself.
Mm-hmm.
AKA
Yeah.
magic missile.
Shooting star.
I don't got that prepared, yo.
I know Minius does. The question is, does shooting star say he has a feature though? Let's find out.
Also, don't you have to see? No,
Oh, did I say shooting star? Magic
Yes.
missile. Yeah, that's the upgrade version of
Yeah,
magic
I'm not
missile.
sure if
Shooting
it's be a target or.
a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Okay,
So,
so none
There's
of
a
the
lot
above.
of thresholds that you don't clear in. It's not a creature you can
Alright.
see. It's not a creature at all. So you
Okay.
actually can't do that.
What if I try hitting like the corner with an area attack spell? Would that? How far away? If I was to hit it with fireball, would it have a chance of
It's
maybe
about
hitting the light?
120 feet. 3 stretches of 30, and then another 30 at the end until it curves.
Okay, so that probably
So
won't
it's
actually be.
120 and some change.
Oh wait, no, the range is 150.
It's up to you guys.
I could.
I
tried
don't
that.
design. Here's the
Else.
thing. I don't always design traps with answers to be had. Like the answers come from you guys. Like there's no trap maker that's like, if I were trying to get through, what would I put in for myself to get through? I wouldn't go through traps in the first place. That's the answer.
Yeah, do it because we have nothing else.
Okay.
The next thing is either run through the tunnel or jump in a river.
Alright, will I just do a normal attack for it then?
Well, there's no attack roll for fireball. You just do it, and then it has an attack spell.
Oh yeah, sure it does, yeah, I'm being
Do you
dumb.
want
It
me
makes
to try
it-
shooting it one time before you do that again?
It's up to you. Shooting. You hit what you believe is the thing emitting light. Your arrow splinters and shatters off it. Nothing. It doesn't dim. That's the most substantial thing. It doesn't dim. The red light remains red of the hallway itself, etc., etc.
Well, I do have one more idea. If the fireball doesn't work, which I'm inclined to believe it will not.
I'm inclined as well. What's your other...
I go back and get that person in the crystal and carry them and make them get hit instead of us.
That's so fucked
What if
up.
it hits... what if it hits multiple targets though?
What if it bounces off the crystal? What if the person pops out and tries to murder you?
What
think-
if we sit here and die?
Fair point.
I think
Okay.
I think killing a person chucking a crystal is probably an easier task than running through this point.
Yeah.
Remarks.
Probably. Okay. Well, let's try. Let's.
All right. So you go back and try to find a crystal dude.
I still
Now,
don't like him.
the bit is to add more to the map here. Also, I'm about to make this just point bigger, like the whole entire thing bigger at some point. Wait, extra large. Swirly bit. So yeah. So the bit is that, like, again, there weren't any crystals on your guys' side of the wall when you guys are like traveling next to the river. All the crystals were above the water or like on the ceiling above the water and stuff like that. So you actually have to wade into the water itself in order to grab a person crystal.
Is there like dirt on the ground?
Where the crystal hallway is, or
Just, like on the way back?
Yeah, there's plenty of dirt.
Huh. Okay.
Let's go
Ooh,
back
that's
with
water.
Marshall. Like water, or Abigail points at the water side. That water, because that's a bunch right there.
Well, oh yes, that'll work. So he gets a bunch of dirt and makes some mud.
Yeah. So you like hold your hand out because it's like a rapid. So like there's always water splashing out. It's like raging rapids, amusement park. Use the water from that, grab some dirt, make mud. It's like watching primitive technology videos.
I do have control water if you want to get like a lot of water for this, and
Yeah,
not get
prepared.
washed away with riptides.
Yeah, actually have that prepared.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
If I make enough mud, I can block all the crystals so they do not know we are there.
I'm gonna need a lot of mud things. That's like 90 feet.
I mean, we are underground.
Yeah.
Yo, you're surrounded by dirt. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. You
This is
have
how long
dirt
does that
and then the
take?
water.
Well, let's.
Okay. I get some to test the theory.
Yeah.
Unless Garth has a better idea.
No, I was literally gonna say like almost that exact sentence. Like, let's get a small amount, see if it works, and then figure out if we're gonna go whole hog.
You get some of the water off to the side there. Assuming guys are busting out your water skins for this. And you get some dirt, which is also right there. Again, you're underground and you have a subterranean river. You literally... You make some mud. Get it in your hands. Get a bunch of it. An armful, we'll say. You go back to the crystal hallway. And then what? Where do you put it?
I want to, just like coat the ground first off. And then, like, have I seen where the lasers are coming from?
They begin at where the crystal, like the actual like stalag, like the actual crystal themselves, but they always either end at another crystal or end the floor itself.
Okay, I'm getting the clearest picture from that. But from where I've seen it shoot, I guess.
Refer to diagram.
Yeah, throw mud, just like try to coat like the first couple of feet, like all around.
So start at a crystal and then just always go another crystal. That's not a straight line, I know. Don't at me. Or it will begin at a crystal and then go to the ground. So it'll always do like this zigzagging, polygonal. So like go.
But it's never the same way.
I mean, statistically, at some point they will have to repeat.
Gotcha.
That,
Roger.
but yeah, no.
Random sequencing.
Roughly, yeah. So you begin, you chuck it, you hurl out some mud, just sort of. It's like playing Splatoon, you know. Just see it like splatter on the ground and some of the crystals and stuff like that. You hesitantly, well, not hesitantly, you cautiously go to like the closest location where the mud, like, comes in contact with the flooring and begins sort of like spreading it, like smoothing it out, like cement. Except with your hands, or with one of your weapons, we'll say. Probably the smarter option. You eventually get at least like 1.5 feet in, enough for you to test at least, and you, again, very cautiously hold out your hand into the space that is the crystal hallway. Nothing happens.
So now we just need 50 gallons of mud.
Well, let's get going.
Is his hand covered in mud?
His hand is covered in mud.
Could he reach a little further to see if, like, his hand being covered in mud, it won't detect that, so we can just cover ourselves in mud?
That's up to Marshall.
Does Marshall have the health to do such a thing?
I don't know. He's tanked like 5 death rays at this point.
I mean, I can cover my hand to see if it works.
10d8 is not a scoffable amount of damage.
Oh, 10d8. Okay, no.
Well,
I
no,
thought
if you
less
take
than
a
that.
2d8 like 5 times, that's 10d8. Again, you guys shouldn't be trading health as if it's an easy commodity when you guys don't have anything.
Well, nothing else triggers the thing,
especially when I could have been doing it smarter.
Oh well.
Doing this first, and then reaching in.
So you do that and you hold your hand in. Your mud splattered and covered hands, because I'm assuming you were mixing the mud yourself. Again, it's like primitive technology videos. Nothing happens.
I'm thinking we all just start rolling about in mud.
It might be heat-seeking.
It's like the Predator. Get to the chopper.
Well, we have a way to get through now.
Speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
so let's, where's the order? Okay.
Order?
Sandra,
E.
Amanius,
Oh, so this order.
Abigail, Varric, and Ward. Not Wise.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
Shouldn't have been a slaver. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you did tell him that you were trying to enslave people. So
That's a good point.
Yeah, sarcastically.
Yeah,
I'm
he
pretty sure
has
I
a
said
thing about
sarcastically
enslaving and mind
afterwards.
control. It's a whole
you
thing.
shouldn't drop that though. The thing is, like, you'll never know. Like, maybe you put that on.
I'll just be like, does he not like me? Oh my god.
Well, 2 things. One, he was a mental slave before.
This
2,
is true.
he doesn't understand sarcasm.
Okay.
He's too stupid to understand sarcasm.
Alright, well.
So, you guys lather yourselves up.
Sandra makes sure to take off, like, the good clothes and put them in the bag of holding and grab, like, some
just
ratty
thank God
shirt
for
she
Amanius
has.
and his press to digitize.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that was a thing. She still don't want to ruin the jacket.
We're putting that We're going to be putting that spell through its paces in a second. That's what I wanted to say.
At this point, it's
need more
about,
alcohol.
yeah. It's more about the respect of the person that's with us that made the clothes to not cover them in mud, even if we could fix it magically.
She Abigail doesn't care. Like, she dunks her head in like the more like watery mud and just like cakes into her hair and stuff like that. She's not she's used to doing this. She's from the twins after all. Barrack is easy to do. Just fucking put it over the gas. Get everything.
Does he even need it? He's wearing like metal armor all over himself. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cold.
Do it as a safety precaution. He doesn't want to get fucking cut.
Alright, well, slip, slap, slop, everyone.
You guys,
While this is happening, could this be a short rest?
if you want.
Yep, I'm gonna want that second win back.
Fair enough. Yeah, that second win is based on short rest. Twins. Imagine,
Even touch
I imagine that you have like a mage hand as if like a makeup to you, or just like putting it over you and stuff like that.